And now, Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, CEO, Dale Carnegie, Southwest Michigan.
So you only got a couple minutes, but these couple minutes are the most important minutes of your life. Yes, you have been called out. It's up to you to make it happen. It's up to you to motivate the team, get things done, make it happen for other people. This deal has to go through, and it's up to you. It's on your shoulders. Have you been in that situation before? You need to make it happen, because if you don't make it happen, I got a question for you. Who's going to? Who's that person who's going to come in and just clear the path and set you up for all the success and make everything happen for you? We're waiting for Superman to do that. No, you got to take control. You've got to be able to create a vision and set goals and make it happen for yourself. So I'm going to make it simple for you today. You've got to give a presentation. You got to give a pitch. You got to communicate effectively to people to motivate them. And it could be in any situations. It could be at work. It could be with a customer. It could be with a client. It could be with a colleague. It could be with an employee. It could be with a child, one of your own kids. It could be with anybody. So you've got to be able to share a message that's going to move them. So when we think about motivating people, and a lot of different ways to motivate people, the easiest, simplest way that I found, and Dale Carnegie did a real great job of sharing this, a simple technique to be able to motivate somebody to action if you're speaking to a group of people. What you want to do is you want to start by telling the audience what you're going to say. Of course, it has to be in terms of their interests, something that would be important to them. So start with that. Then say it, and then tell them what you've said. So it's a pretty simple procedure. You're getting prepared to give a presentation to an audience. Tell them what you're going to say. Remember, in terms of their interest, go ahead and say what you're going to say. Put in all the meat into the topic there, the evidence of the topic, and then tell them what you've said. So summarize it, put an ending to it. So I'll give you an example. There I was. My wife asked me to speak to her team. Now, she runs the coolest school. And I say coolest, yep, I'm biased. She runs the coolest, best school in all of Michigan. It's called Life Deck Academy. It's an amazing school. Go check it out. If you're looking for the best education, the most flexible education, the best education specifically for your child. And again, it may not be for everybody, but for the student who wants personalized attention, a flexible schedule, and be able to make everything happen in their life, it is a great school specifically for that and the best in the state at doing that. So I'm meeting with her team, and the point I want to make to the team is that these people that she works with, they're absolutely amazing. These are educators, these are teachers, and teachers are incredible to begin with because they've made a commitment to help others with their life. What an honorable occupation. So if you're a teacher out there, props to you, kudos to you. It goes all to my professor friends too that I've taught with at the universities and colleges. Props to you. It's a nobler motive to go out and want to help people. And so her teachers are absolutely wonderful people, and they came to her school because they thought they wanted to make a greater difference. They really wanted to serve students. So I share with them that you provide the state's best education for kids. How cool is that? And today we're going to talk about how successful you are and the difference that you make. So that was what I'm going to say to them. Then I gave the presentation with them. And we talked about how they're servant leaders, how they go out through their day, and they flipped education to be much more like business. It's focused on serving the customer. And as a teacher, it shifts from going from a teacher to a servant leader and becoming one who serves the learner, the student, and serves the parent, the family with the best education possible and meeting them where they're at. Not forcing them to meet you where you're at, but meeting them where they're at. And so her team really works really hard to bring all of education really personalized to the individuals that they're working with. So as we talked about, I gave specific evidence of things that I've seen them do with how they work. They have one mentor for every 10 kids. How cool is that? A mentor for every 10 kids. That's really personalized attention that they're giving. And through this personal attention and focus, they're asking the students, the learners, what more can we be doing to support you to reach your vision of your success? And actually taking the time to document each individual's success. What are their goals? What do they want to achieve? What's the family want to achieve? And no other school is going to this level. And it's because these people say, I want to serve better. I want to serve deeper. Yes, I'm a teacher. I love what I do, but I really want to execute on what I'm doing to help each learner, help each student. So I shared that with them, and at the end, I summarized it up by saying, you know what? What I love about you folks is you make no excuses. You meet every student where they're at and help them to be successful. You serve. What a way to educate. So there you go. Next time you provide a motivational talk to a group of people and you want to get them fired up, let them know from the get-go. What are you going to say? In terms of interest, say it, and at the end, summarize it. And what you're going to find is a very simple technique to make yourself more successful, to motivate a group to action. Now go make it happen.